Do you know, I wish someone had told me sooner in perimenopause. Don't wait until you feel broken to take action. Hi, I'm Rhiannon, and welcome to Freedom Over 40, where we talk about menopause, midlife, and creating freedom on your terms. Now, today I wanted to share something generally wish I had done sooner in perimenopause because I would have saved me like so much stress and confusion and self-doubt. Because the thing is, what no one tells you is when perimenopause starts, most women don't even realize what's happening. You just feel like you're more tired, you're more anxious, and, the emotions, you're so emotional, you feel less motivated, there's brain fog, and you're just not yourself. And because it creeps in slowly, you start blaming yourself, or you start blaming your job, your life, and your personality. But it's not that. It's your hormones shifting and your body asking for support. So, the big mistake women make, and the biggest mistake I see women make, should I say, in perimenopause is this: they wait. I waited too long, in fact. I waited years. They wait until it's unbearable. They wait until they feel like they're falling apart. They wait until they're in survival mode. But the truth is, menopause is easier when you take action early. What I wish I'd done sooner, simple things like, I wish if I was watching this now, I would have loved someone to give me that loving push, basically, because I think I'm just so used to just getting on with things and dealing with it that I didn't really realize what was going on, and I just started, suffering because that to me was normal. And just because it's common doesn't mean it's normal, because it isn't. If you're exhausted all the time, if you're anxious, you're losing confidence, you're struggling with sleep, and don't brush it off because, menopause fatigue and menopause anxiety, it's a real thing and it's crippling. It affects you, it affects so many things. And these symptoms are huge. So please track your symptoms. That's one thing I definitely would advise. This is one massive thing because perimenopause really does, you can mess with your memory. So you may forget things as well. Like I forgot things. And so if you're forgetting and it's becoming, a lot worse, your memory, then don't doubt yourself and then convince yourself you're making it up because you're not, okay? So what I wish I had tracked is I wish I had tracked my sleep earlier. I wish I had tracked my mood, my energy levels, cycle changes with my periods, hot flushes. I mean, they started really, really early on. The anxiety, it was like a roller coaster, and the brain fog. I mean, you know, when you can no longer function and string words in a sentence or a specific term or a word or an object, and that there's something missing or something not right. And the cravings, my appetite was all over the place. My weight had certainly gone up. Even when I did try to be really good and start a diet and, get into the zone, it was just not coming off. So this all gives you like clarity and proof. If you can document this and diarize it, then it helps you when you're able to ask for help, and try to ask for help earlier. Like if you're able to go to like your GP, like you would here in the UK when you book an appointment, then bring all this information with you so you can speak to your GP sooner. And I wish I'd asked more questions, and I wish I'd been more firmer in my approach, and that I didn't minimize myself, because you deserve support, you deserve to be taken seriously, and make your needs non-negotiable. In perimenopause, you can't live like you did in your 20s and 30s. So you need new rules, okay? And these rules are that your sleep is a priority, rest is productive, stress has consequences, boundaries protect my health, movement matters as well. So I've definitely put a lot of boundaries in place. It includes the people I'm with and what I'm allowing to happen in my life. You know, Peace matters to me a great deal. I know some people like a busy, noisy household, whereas for me, I really appreciate and need peace to unwind, to, decompress from the day I've had in work or the week and things like that. I need to be able to plan things better. So what I would say to you is that, perimenopause taught me a lot of things. And if you don't take action yourself, no one else is going to do it for you. And it isn't depressing, it's empowering. I know we're getting younger where we're recognizing these symptoms, we're becoming more vocal now, which I'm so proud of us women for doing. Because your power, it means so much. You have the choice and you could change things. You can actually start getting the momentum, the ball rolling with your medical professionals, whether it's your GP or other. And this is a sign that, if you're in your late 30s, whatever, 40s, and you're feeling off, take this as a sign. Don't wait until you're burned out. Don't wait until you're drowning. And please don't wait until you lose yourself like I nearly did. Take action now, even if it's one small step. Please start documenting your symptoms, everything. Don't brush it off. And most importantly, thank you for being here. Please kindly give me a subscribe on this channel, Freedom Over 40, if you want real honest support through menopause, because you're not alone. And we all need to stand together in this. So until next time, take care. Stay blessed.